Hey everyone, DrSweetjoy. Welcome to this morning show. Let's get it started. All right. Get some Palo Santo. I have my tea and I'm so grateful this morning. Good gracious, gracious. Thank you. All right. Get it all together. Get good energy. It's Friday. Let's get it together for the weekend. All right. Almighty God bless us today. Thank you so much. Let's get the energy of some spirit animals. Thinking of a master plan. And we have the otter. 8 strength building and tearing down. Okay. Nice. Holy Spirit bless us. Thank you so much, Almighty God. Thank you for today. Today's prayer. Guard my life, for I am faithful to you. Ye save your servant who trusts in you, and you are my God. Psalms 86:2. So we want to protect our lives, be faithful, and trust in God. All right. Okay, let's see what's going on with the collective. What is the secret with the otter? Building. I am the man is the secret. Guard my life. I am the man. Okay, let's get a spin. And the man. I will get back to you. That's what that's the secret about the man. So somebody's going to get back to you. Let's see what they want to say or do. Get all my cards is over here. Okay, let's see. I am. I'll get back to you. When they get back to you, what do they want? Okay, to give you a message. Slow and show. And what is this message? What are they? It's a hot potato. They got on gloves. Could be something they're handing you hot. What is the secret they want in the end? Because that, you to be the fool or starting over. 0. Building and tearing down. I'm the man. I'll get back to you later. And then the fool. If you have a question, put your question down. Hit that like button. All right. What do they want to say right now? I saw you, but you didn't see me. You was just walking. La 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 la. They saw you, but you didn't see them. Or that's what they think. Maybe you did see them, or they saw you. What else? You could be on the down low or trying to be on the down low. Or you could be on the down low if you're a male. Could be them. Or you're trying to be secretive and somebody saw you. Or somebody's on the down low, that's T, and somebody saw them. Or it could be you. I don't know. So if you're on the down low, somebody could have saw you. Whether it's being secretive or something else. Let's see what else. Secrets. What's the secret for later? They say they be back later. They'll get back to you. Pay more attention to me. So maybe you're not paying attention to them, or they're not paying attention to you. So what is the secret for later they want to say to you? Knight of Pentacles. Stop playing with my emotions and pay more attention to me. So they think you playing games. How do they feel about you? Since they be back later. They feel like you guys can go out and they happy about it. But you got to pay more attention to them. What do you want to tell this person? Whoever this applies to. You get around, they get around, or you do. Or you want to tell them you get around. So if they get around and they want to go out with you, that's probably why you're ignoring them. But they think you're trying to play with their emotions. Because they want to go out with you. Okay. Well, it's like, do they want you to be a fool? Or not go towards your dreams? Or walk away? We can go out. Stop playing with my emotions, Smokey, from the movie Friday. The otter. Trying to build, but tear down. Building and tearing down. What is the secret in the future they don't say to you that matters? I lie to myself about our situation. And what is the situation? What is the truth about it that they know? Not the lie. What's the truth? The truth is they remember the good times. So they may say they remember bad times of the past, but they really remember good. Okay. Well, if they're going to be the Knight of Pentacles in the future, what's the future they want with you? The Queen of Cups, they don't want you to break their heart. They love you or you love them. And what do they want to see you guys together or just friends? Together if possible. The Wheel of Fortune, wherever the wheel turns. So how are they feeling right now? They get back to you later. It's all too much right now. And they lying to themselves about your situation. Okay, it's all too much. And what about later when they want the Wheel of Fortune? Later, they're going to want out of something. And how are they going to feel about you? They're obsessed with you. An obsessed person lying to themselves about your situation. tearing down, building up. I'll get back to you. Then they come in slow, want you to be the fool. What should you tell this person? You should tell them, I ghost my lovers and come back because that's what you do. Or that's what they do. And you don't like it. Or that could be what you do. Anything else for this tea this morning? Listen, tea. I miss you. So somebody misses you, they're obsessed. And yeah, you may ghost your lovers and then come back, building and tearing down. Maybe I'll do this, whoever this applies to, y'all both do this, okay? All right, well, there you go. Let's get one more for future feelings. How they gonna feel about you in the future? For real, for real. Their life is a mess right now. That's how they gonna feel about you in the future. And what else? You were right. They gonna feel like you were right in the future. They miss you, okay? And what's one future word from this person, whoever this resonates with? Please move on. I'm with someone right now, but they miss you. So I guess you are their Queen of Cups. So maybe in the future, in time, but they'll get back to you. So if you think there's a third party, you're right, all right, for now. But they do miss you. So you may have to move on for now. And maybe they think you'll be a fool and still be there later. Because they say, I'll get back to you later. Or maybe there's a third party situation. You were right. I miss you. But they're with someone, so please move on. This is kind of some tea right here. Love is complicated. All right, let's get a higher self card in case this is you going through this. You are unique, so don't try to be like others. What else? Look for a sign and you'll be surprised that maybe you're unique or a sign of something. What else? Go within for introspection, the bear. So, and you can do whatever you're trying to do. That could mean get a new job, go to school, the Wheel of Fortune, start a business, fall in love, be loved, I don't know. But think first, then act. So once you see the sign, then think, then act. Have no fear when you act, but be gentle, like a deer. Okay? See if it's okay, then gently do something and follow your intuition. And for males, building, tearing down, okay? So there you go. But gently, building, tearing down. Thinking first, then acting. Let's see who's here. Let me get down this computer so I can see y'all. Well, think first before you act now. I say guard my life, so I don't Don't put your lives in danger or your life journey. Okay? Think first. Don't be foolish. La la la. Do, do, do. Okay. Now get to this computer. One free question for everyone. Let's see who we have in the house. Okay. I'm so grateful this morning. Live videos. I should put music on, but I'm kind of tired of music. So we'll just go with the flow. Welcome in, Game Rapper. Hello. Put your question down. Welcome in. Hello. We got Freaky J, Jasmine. Okay. And Game Reaper, do you have a question? Let's see. I guess not. So let's, Jasmine, Freaky J, okay. What would it take for you and this person to get on the same page? He keeps wanting the whole custody. Oh, goodness. Wow. Thinking of a master plan. Let's see if he want to negotiate. If you say, let's negotiate, what did he say? Yes. So, negotiation. Well, negotiations. All right, what's your spirit animal? The salmon dealing with the childrens. Lord. And who you dealing with, Miss Salmon? Mrs. Salmon. It just reminds me of some cartoon. Okay. Make sure you don't got a big mouth. Just saying. Okay. But it's an uphill battle, but you can do it because you're strong. You're very wise, an old soul. And take responsibility. You do that. And you're dealing with a jaguar. So they're devoted and committed to being a magician, to manipulating the situation for themselves. They are magical. They putting everything on the table if you try to negotiate. 6 and 13, 4. 6 and 4. So, 5 minus 1. So they would have to take a loss to get to your level or to see things your way. Because you're already a 4. So, or you would have to add a way of thinking to get on their level 5. So either they're going to have to lose or you're going to have to give to make this work. Negotiation. I mean, they're on land and you're in water. But you do go on land when you climb the waterfall and lay your eggs on land. So you can work things out sometime when you feel like you need to lay your eggs or when it's for the babies, okay? Concern your eggs is your babies. And jaguar fierce about the babies. But they watching you. And you ready to talk, they ready to see. His mouth closed. Mm. Okay, what do they want with the situation itself? Do they want to negotiate? They want a decision to be made. One pinnacle. So they may want not 2 homes for the baby, but whoever has the biggest ship, they could think it's them. So they tired of juggling, going back and forth about it. So they are ready for a decision, but whoever has the biggest ship, that's what they think. And that's the decision they think should be made. So if they got a big house and more money than you, okay, how they feeling about it? Well, hello? I wish I was a little bit taller. Wish I was a baller. So I don't know. This could be them together with the baby by themselves and them teaching them being a single parent or whatever they doing. Okay, I don't know. So is it with you? Is it together with you? They worried about that? Yeah. About the pattern issues when they're with you. They don't want to see, or they're worried. Keeps them up at night. What about the baby? If they had the baby on their own, is that what they're trying to do? Upright. Yeah, I don't think that's really. I think the whole thing is an injustice. Like they don't particularly think that's right. So they weren't willing to negotiate. It's just all the issues and the patterns in their visions. If y'all was back together, when you was together, a fish and a cat. The fishes usually eat, the cats usually eat fish. So, but you the strongest fish, so. Mm, like they wish it never happened. Okay, this is how I wish it never happened. I don't want to see. It's like I don't want to think about. Okay, so what else? Because I'm stuttering. See? How could you forget a mess I made? They wish it never happened. That's all I keep getting. So if they even wanted to get back with you, they'd have made this big mess. The comfy couch. Who made this big mess? I did. Oh well, guess I have to clean it up. But it'd take more than 10 seconds. With the 2 of Pentacles, they wish for a quick decision. The best decision, which would be y'all back together, but how could you ever forget him for this and that? And with your mouth and them seeing visions, or they overthinking. Yes, they'll negotiate, but they're very fearful. They're in their head. 9 of Swords. What is the secret? They know you're a good person. And anything else you don't know about negotiating that they feel. See, is it over? And look at the cat. Before he pounces, he has to see first, right? For the cat, see how they look first? What's that? Is it over? So whatever you say, yeah, they could be stuck in visions of you together, but they don't know if it's over. So this light. Okay, so there you go. So it's complicated. They even want to be back with you or still remembering. We got the Empress. Mommy. That would be you. So, a couple of words. Couple of words from your Jaguar. Don't you just love Jaguars? They so smooth. You lucky you got a Jaguar fish. You could have got with another salmon. Okay, but you say, I want a land animal. That's what you say. I'm going to be on land and I want the cutest one. That's the Jaguar. The fastest runner in the whole wide world. I want to date the fastest runner in the whole wide world. That's who you dating. Okay? Everybody loves Jaguars, especially cars. Mm-hmm. 6, he a winner. He a winner. All right, so what is the secret? They want to say, you caught me. Well, I think they're just caught up because, well, look, I was just saying, how you catch, he a fast runner. How you catch the Jaguar? I don't know how you caught him. You a fast swimmer uphill. You went up. Okay, here you did. Okay, here it is. You went up the waterfall, laid some eggs, and he like, what you doing? Y'all got together. You done caught a jaguar. That is so cute, though. You know how you can't believe 2 people together. But they cute. So what would y'all babies be? Fishes? Jag almonds. People gonna think they almonds. But they really fish that can walk and run fast. What is the secret? And love the water. The secret. Scammer. So I don't know. Remember that give and take? So he may be thinking he's trying to get the baby, or I don't know. Maybe they are. Or this is just a joke. They really don't want the baby full time. It's a scam. So what do they want to say about keeping the baby in negotiation? Grow up. They could want to watch the baby grow up. What else? Or you should be more mature. It's over. But the secret is they don't know if it's over. They still stuck on visions of you. See? It's a question they're asking. So it's over, but is it over? Or what is this fight over? So it would be who has the biggest ship. That's the negotiation. Where's the baby best place? Even if they remember y'all being together, it's over, okay, or it's not. If it is, where's the best place? Who's the best mommy? Your dad, okay? Where's the best place? So, do they think they have the best place for the baby? They think you're too broken hearted to raise the baby? You're too broken in your heart. That could be to get with them or just too brokenhearted to raise the baby right. Like maybe you too sad all the time, okay? Or depressed or something. Anything else why they think they should have the baby? Well, they'll be back later. So maybe you can still see the baby and the baby will be back later, back and forth. Or they really do think, is it over? Is it over? They'll be back maybe later. So it's just an arguing point. What should she say to make this better? Because it's complicated. Your grandma. Talk to your grandma or be a grandma or think of like a grandma or your grandma or go talk to your grandma. So if you have a grandma, talk to your grandma. If you don't have a grandma and you know a neighbor that's like a grandma at the grocery store, or just be like they go ding ding. You like, hey, what should I do? You think they'll tell you quick. So your grandma, it could be something your grandma went through, but it's something to do with your grandmother. Now this could be your mama's side, your daddy's side. Okay. They may say it is what it is. It is. So, all right. What should you tell them if you're negotiating? The most important thing without arguing, because fix dinner. So you should fix dinner or tell them to if they cook. So just say they have the baby. You can't make, okay, you might want to talk about that. What you gonna be feeding the baby? McDonald's? Are you gonna fix dinner every day? Or what should you tell them? Maybe you could tell them you're gonna make dinner. I don't know why fixed dinner is here, or just if they stop by, you fix dinner. Okay, so here's three scenarios. They stop by, you fix dinner, and it smells delicious. So they in a good mood. They taste a little barbecue chicken. I don't know. Some potato salad. Talking about, okay, I'll have them on Thursday and Saturday. And that might be what a grandma would do. They always got food. Uh, Also, if you go, okay, well, do you mind keeping half the week and then you fix dinner? Or if they can't cook, that could be a topic you bring up, all right? Or should you tell them fix dinner? So it could be if you keep the baby, you better fix them healthy meals. What else can you tell them to negotiate? You're scared of others' opinions if they have your baby. What are people going to say? As a mother, I can relate. You don't want to get looked at as a bad mother because, like, that's the fix. He with the father because like that. I obviously might mean that. Other mothers go, well, let me go to school and then they'll be back. Because some kids live with their dad and then they be back, live with their grandma. I just met a lady at the gym and she was raising her daughter's babies and then sent them to Thailand for 6 years, and now they back with her, but they teenagers, and the daughter live with her now. So now it's the kids and the daughter and her. See how things can change? The Thailand mom say, okay, bye-bye. Send them back to America. And do you know she said they like Thailand better than America? They get more love there. It's more, I don't know what it is. But life do change, so you can't look at everything like what others gonna say. You have to look at, well, I need my bachelor's degree so I can be this nurse or this doctor or that's what you should tell them. What else should you tell them? Angels surround them, or just angels surround you. Okay. Let's get to this though, because maybe they should be with the dad, but you're going no, 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 because why are you scared of what people might think when this might because they've hurt you. Well, if they're abusive to you, of course you don't want your baby with you. That would be the basis. But if other people's opinions have hurt you, then you got to get over that. Let's get a higher self card, because you really can't care what people think when you got to do what's best for you, the kids, and all that. So how can you get over not giving a crap what people think? X out the days on the calendar. And you are so special to God. So other people may not think you so special if you do something. But the fear of God is very important when you know people don't mean nothing, as far as what your journey is. So it could be on the calendar, you got so many days to make this decision, or it could be X out the calendar on the days that the baby gone, if he in good hands or she. And you so special to God, your prayers for protection, all that. So then you have those days to do what you need to do. Monday, Friday, whatever. What's the end result? Upright. They're going to be guarded, making excuses. You are protected under pressure, but this holding on to someone or something. So it could be a lot of defensiveness. But in the end, will you be happy with the decision? King of Swords, you're going to cut out what's not serving you. You may have to use the courts. And it may be attached to what happens, but you're going to be all in your head. You're going to see clearly both sides. I like the King of Swords for the come, because it's, protecting the truth. Archangel Michael. 2 protection cards. So it's a lot of pressure, but whatever serves the baby best, that's the truth. Both sides of the story. So in the end, how you going to be feeling about the decision? Will something ever change? So it could be something you have to negotiate. What should you do if you got to negotiate? Because we don't know what's going to happen. It's too complicated for me to... If you have to negotiate, then you have to... Excuse my language, but don't be a clown. Is that a... He's cute, huh? I drew the clown. I drew a clown. If you're not a clown, then don't hang with one, date one, befriend one, be like a clown, don't listen to a clown. So if this person is a clown, don't listen to them. But I don't know. What else about negotiating? So don't be clowning. Do breathing exercises. You're going to be upset. As soon as you get upset, be like, don't clown nobody. Don't be like, well, yeah, motherfucker. No, be like, DrSweetjoy said, my doctor said, let me take a deep breath. I have to hurt somebody. That's just exactly what you do. After the deep breath, then what do? Then you look them in the eye and you just be straight with them. No BS. Just straight truth. No clowning. What do clowns do? They say sometimes negative things. So after your breathing exercises, you be straight, but stop saying negative things. Because you could speak the truth. But the King of Swords speaks the truth without bad intentions. King of Swords. It's just the truth and the power of the truth. And them look like two eyes. Okay? So be straight with people. Stop saying, don't say nothing negative during this negotiation. Because they already worried, you worried, it's complicated, they got problems, they don't really want that responsibility. That would be an injustice to just take the baby from you. That's your baby, unless you know you don't deserve the baby. But if they deserve half and you got to go to school, that's something. Then you worried about what people think. It's very complicated. So what's your advice? Death and rebirth, let things end, and a new way of thinking and doing. And what's this new way of thinking and doing? Peace. So whatever you do, no negativity. Look, stop saying negative things when you're negotiating for your child. Because you're going to have to know you're special to God, but maybe not to them. Maybe they could judge you, okay? So when things ended, it's just a new beginning. But this new beginning should be peaceful. But stop saying negative things. Fix some dinner. Talk to them. Are they going to fix dinner? You know, that's how you... And if they go, yeah, I could cook, go, what you going to make besides some cereal? You know, make some jokes. Be like, okay, well, how many ways you going to make that top ramen? People who've been to jail call that a spread. Tell me, you ain't even been to jail. You ain't got no recipes for no spread. They be putting Doritos in there, some sardines. Okay. I just talked to some folk. Plus, I still eat and like top ramen. I love noodles. I do. I'm a noodle. I like bread, potatoes, noodle. Some people only eat bread or only the noodles or only the rice or only potato. I like all of the starches. Okay, so what's the main thing you should say to be peaceful? I'm leaving you. What else should you say to be peaceful? And maybe one day. What else should you say in negotiations for the baby? I can't wait to see you. If you do have to let them go a couple of days, or you can't wait to see them to talk about it peacefully, and you're not really feeling them, so you're supposed to act like you don't want to be with them, even though we know you do here on this channel, because I'm the doctor. There's the bird. So keep it quiet. Any romantic feelings. Be like, hey, friends, can't wait to see you, all right? And be like, okay, if not really feeling us, it's like, don't make it all business. Okay, what you gonna say to them in the future to see if y'all gonna be together? I date to date, not to commit. You might say that to them. Like, we just gonna see where it goes. And then in the future, what might they say to you to see if y'all gonna be together? We can't be together, no interest. You may act like you're not interested in being together with them. And then in the future, will y'all just be hanging out and then end up together because you being nonchalant? Soulmate. So you literally have to act like, just cool down on the romance. You're going to have to hold it down, take a cold shower. Because it's a rebirth of peace. So you probably get angry if you like brokenhearted. They say, why the baby don't need to be you two broken? So you're going to have to get rid of all that. Negative things is gone. This is your soulmate, but to get peace, you're going to have to rebirth how y'all deal with each other. Okay? And you almost making them think you're not interested, or you see them, but you're not interested in really being together. Commitment and all that. So it's going to take time for you to be nonchalant, non-attached. What else can you be saying to this person in negotiation? A motel. Oh, Lord. So don't do it at your house, okay? Make them pay for a hotel. Or if you homeless, get you a motel, which can be seen as a home, okay? And then you got your house. If you staying with someone, all right? What else? Or just meet them there. Anything else? Maybe you have more peace if you meet them at a hotel than if the kid's there and you got to make them some cereal. All right? What else? You complete me. So it will be a rebirth, but it's going to take time and you need to hold back. And if y'all do get together, then make it like you're dating, meet me at the hotel. Because it look like eventually y'all gonna, but if you be all chasing them, you should see them, but with non-attachment, unbotheredness. Like, okay, whatever. Then when they get out the car, I love it. Nah, just you gonna be crying in the car, but when he get in there, he ain't gonna know. Tell me, yeah, we can go to the motel and get. What do you want to eat first? Okay, make sure you fix dinner when you can. All right. I hope that helped. It's too complicated because you complete them, so you can't make you can't make a horse drink the water till they get thirsty. So let them get a little thirsty for you. All right, one more, so you can feel complete within yourself. You don't need him. I told you go back to school. The doctor right on it. You might need this babysitting 2 days a week so you can be the genius that you know you are in peace. So you might need to complete school. That might complete you if you need to finish. So stop looking at it as something being taken unless you know it's unsafe. Like if they're abusive or... But if it's like he lived with his mama, okay, and then the grandmama go, and she, okay, So you're going to have to think about it. All right, thank you. But I said, well, they negotiated, and it said yes. But just stop saying negative things and be peaceful, okay? They worried about getting all the way back with you, which is why it's going to take time. To all these issues and all these patterns, okay? All right. Let's see who else. Thank you. Do, 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 do. Best friends forever. Ring. Maybe y'all best friends forever. You know SpongeBob always fighting with Patrick. Best friends forever. Okay. Who else here? What happened? What happened to my computer? Oh no! My plug ain't plugged up. Alright, so hold on, let me plug it up. And I'm gonna have to wait 1 minute. Alright, let me. Oh, I see why I have, because I'm using extra plugs today. So here's the plug that's unplugged. Let me plug it up over here. Lord of mercy. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Oh, so I gotta wait 1 minute for my charging station. Well, I got my tambourine. Good. I'm gonna get me some hot water and post your question, and I'll get right back to you in 1 second. Let me get me some hot water for my tea. I got chai tea today. It's delicious. Oh my goodness. Let me freshen it up. Waiting on my battery. Hold on 1 second. Okay. All right. The light's on. Let's get back to the readings. Let me see. Okay. Let's see who's next. We got Freaky J. Next is Jasmine. Will my ex try to come back? Let's see. Are they thinking of a master plan to get back to you? See? Well, let's get a yes or a no card. That's always easy. are you in the spirit world animal? What animal are you working with? The hawk. Ooh. The high priestess bird. Very spiritual bird. Messenger of the ancestors. Okay, so who are you dealing with, Miss Hawk? Hi, Mrs. Hawk. How you doing, kids? You will, the transformation bird. Oh, y'all belong together. 11. Y'all make 11 together. 2 and 9. So you're watching them transform, being stuck in cocoons, and flying like a butterfly. So they've changed. So, let's see. Will they return, or are they just going to fly off to other flowers? Will they return? Be assertive with knowledge. You have the key. So maybe it's up to you, but yes or no. Within the next few weeks, there you guys are together again? Or you had the key? Yes or no? Yeah, they'd be back. Communicate clearly. So within the next few weeks, you guys will be communicating. So I guess they'll be back. If they come back, what they want with you. The sun, happiness, the sun, and a butterfly. So, let's see how they feeling now then later. Like now laters, like the candy. Okay, you know about now laters. So maybe now they're in their cocoon, but they're going to transform. So how they feeling now? They can't make a decision right now whether they want to come back. And with the sun, how they going to be feeling later when they're clearly. You do deserve better, so maybe they want to be better for you. And if you deserve better, will they be back to communicate clearly? They can't come to you right now, so that means later they'll be back. So later, will they be back? For sure. In the next couple of weeks, yes, they're afraid to lose you. So just like a baby. They're going to hop over the fence on their horse. So their inner child is afraid to lose you. So a butterfly, they just pop up. They go a butterfly, you know. Where'd it come from? You don't know. They just fly in your yard. Hello. They just pop up, right? Little baby. All right. Anything else you don't know about how they feel? Because you're going to have to communicate clearly. Life is hopeless and dark without your light. You are the sun, and there you go. It can come to you now, but it's so dark without you. You're the sun. They be back. All right. But you have the key. So how do you feel if this person do come back? How you going to be feeling? Painful memories. Oh, Lord. Oh, goodness. So even if they do come back, how you going to be feeling? Upright. Lies. Or like you don't know the truth. Oh, Lord. One side of the truth. That's how you're going to be. That's all you're going to think about. It's bad memories in your brain. So negative thinking. Which, you know. What do they want to say to you now? I like you, but I love him. That could be their son. Or a him. And she lies. So you could be lying that you want this person back. Or I don't know what that means. All right, what is the secret they want to tell you about returning? They'll be back later. That's the secret. So yes, they'll be back later. What else they want to tell you? And then they going to come back home. Okay? Or maybe somebody want them to come back home. If they going house to house. I don't know. They'll be back later. Come back home. That's the secret. Maybe you are home to them. I don't know. You are their light. So what do you need to tell this person to communicate clearly so you don't mess this up? You need to tell them you spy on them. And what else? Well, I guess through the tarot reading, that's spying. But also, she flirts with everyone. You flirt with a lot of people, maybe. Or maybe you know the person they're with flirts with everyone, but you could flirt with everyone. All right, that could be a secret. Even though you spy on this person. Like a hawk. Because the hawk spies. Hope you don't lie and spy. But, yeah, that's the hawk. Okay, anything else they want to tell you that you don't know? They want to say cook more. You don't cook enough. Cook. Can you go to the grocery store, ma'am? If you don't know how to cook something, look it up on YouTube. Email me. I got 1,000,000 recipes. Okay? And anything to communicate clearly, you should tell them for sure. Because you might not tell them the other stuff. But for sure, you should tell them, be straight with me, please. And anything else to communicate clearly, you should tell them, Miss Hawk. Mrs. Hawk. Be satisfied, dang. So tell them they should be happy or both of y'all should be satisfied. But that is what you should tell them. Dang, be satisfied. Be straight with me. Why are you happy? Discuss it. What's the problem? Anything else you should tell them to communicate clearly? There are jealous people around. So remember it says she lies. Somebody could have lied to them. A female, all right? Or people. So be straight. Tell them it's jealous people around. Hating on your relationship and anything else to communicate clearly. You are a star seed, so to communicate clearly, you should know that. You're not even from here. You're a hawk. Okay? From Hawk. The planet of Hawk. The Hawk. The Hawk planet. Let's get a higher self card. So they be back. What is the secret? Be nice. Equal give and take. Make sure. You're the magician. Don't manipulate. Put everything on the table. But plant seeds and see how they grow. Be patient. And dealing with love, the giveaway dance, you know. Equal give and take. You are ready for any challenge. I guess any challenge, even this challenge, or any challenge. Miss Hawk. Anything else from your higher self. Bear, introspection. Number 5, stay devoted and committed to taking a break from the Krusty Krab. Hibernate, and then there comes your number 9. So if you want to understand them, number 9, then you go within. Because, see, they float alone, and that's what you got to do. Y'all both kind of loners, but get more introspection on wisdom, all right? Enlightenment. What else? Because they're the butterfly. God has always come through for you before, so don't trip now. Don't worry. Happy face. So don't worry about nothing, okay? And don't forget your nap time. You might just need a nap. Or sleep will help you with some of your feelings. You may get dreams. Okay? So make sure if you worry, get more sleep. Then you wake up and you feel grateful. You say your prayers before and after you wake up. Before you go to bed and after you wake up. And you'll have a good day. All right? Anything else besides a nap? Just change your stinking thinking. God has always come through for you before, so don't worry. Change your thinking, especially on your way to sleep or maybe when you wake up, okay? Or throughout the day. So you want to say affirmations? What are my affirmation cards? I don't got them right here. But if you were to say affirmation, what would it be about? From your higher self. You are smart. Okay? So your intuition is on point. You're a hawk. Number 2. Very intuitive, very smart. So say them things. I am smart. I am brilliant. I am a genius. Start reading heck of books. Read the dictionary. Read the encyclopedia. Okay? Yeah. You probably really are smart. You're very intuitive. But don't think because you went through life, and you go, oh, dang, that was stupid. Or don't do that. No negative thinking at all. Okay? That way, by the time you talk to them, you just intuitive and smart and rested. With them 3 things, you can't lose. And if you get something to eat, because you looking a little skinny with them legs. All right. So there you go. By the time they get back, now that you want to do anything that makes you feel smarter. Okay, what else? Folic acid, they got pills, or it's in vegetables. It makes you smarter. Dark chocolate makes you smarter, especially when you're about to take a test. What else makes you smarter? Reading, memorizing, playing some games for the brain, okay? So, I play Scrabble. That makes me smarter. I know a lot of words I didn't know before to try to get them points. I'd be like, STW. Do that make a word? You'd be surprised. Like REI is a word. We have a store, REI, which I'm a member. It's co-op, right? But I didn't know that's a word. Like, really. I be using that. ZA is a word, okay? XI is a word, okay? I be seeing the I by itself. Talking about X, 11 points. Hello? What it mean? I gotta look it up, but still. They be like, hey. I be like, hey. QI is a word, all right? I still don't know what that means. Key. So let's get to the next person. That was food for thought. Thank you. That was Jasmine. Shirley. What else? In the next 10 days. In the next 10 days, what is his feelings? They don't understand. Any other feelings? They can't stop thinking about you. What spirit animal is this person? The armadillo, mushy on the inside, but very protective. A hard-shelled, hard-headed. What's the secret about you and your spirit animal? Your spirit animal and you. You got a lot of spirit animals. One is hidden, then you got the turkey, and then you got the lizard. So you can take care of yourself, and then you're generous. Family orange. All right. 2 3s and 6. So 3 and 3 is 6. And then you got 6. 3 and 3 is 6. Then you got 6. And 1 is the magician. So you're a healer. You're very honest, put everything on the table, equal give and take. But if you have to be by yourself, you're wise enough to do that, as with the lizard. Okay, so if they don't want to come back, you're okay with that. And then they shield themselves like they don't care. So, they can't stop thinking about you. What in the next 10 days are they going to actually do, if anything? Okay, they may come to you and work on a project. They don't really know the future because the yellow, so they may put in some effort in the future to work with you because they can't stop thinking about you. But I don't know what this effort is. When it's 3 pentacles, let's see. Three people, about 3 things. In the next 10 days, what might they do or say? Since they can't stop thinking about you, but they don't understand. The main thing is stop arguing with this person, and that's the problem. So, maybe that's their next action, to stop arguing with you. Or you just shouldn't argue with them. Okay, what do they want to tell you that matters? You're not my father. You can't boss them around. What else? They want to tell you. This is what they want. So the future, we don't know, but that's what they're going to come back with. So don't argue with them. If you want that, then get that. Anything else is, we don't know yet. So if you do it with them, what's their true intentions or feelings? If you do it, they're grandma's boy and earth. Could be an earth sign or very grounded. What else? Because see, look, they're close to the ground. They're armadillo. And they're short. What is the secret about how they feel in next actions? The secret about that is they change when they drink or get in their emotions or when they drink. Maybe their grandma used to do that. Maybe she was real nice till she got some liquor. Then she like, oh, y'all, get out of my house. Grandma, can I get a plate? No, 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 no. Grandma might turn into armadillo. Soft heart, but they've been through a lot. Okay, so when they drink, then the other side come out. How do they feel about you? They want you to love yourself more, or you should do that anyway. And one more, their next actions towards you or anything they want to say. They scared of you. Okay? So they scared of you. Maybe when they drink, they courage to say something. So maybe all the things you think bad, they might still really feel them, but maybe when they get when they drink, they get liquid courage. And I don't know why they're scared of you. Why? because you are the third party. So that's why it's the Three of Pentacles. So we don't know what's going to happen in the future. Right now, you're the third party. I don't know, so this sex only. Now, in the future, that could change because we don't know. So that's how they feeling, and that's their next action. It will be to reach out, but anything you don't know that you need to know about this, you are up to something. And what are you up to? What are you up to? Online dating. Anything else? Well, all right. I think that's enough. So in the future, what's the secret you need to do if you are the third party? But maybe you plan to start dating other people. I don't know. Online. Have a blank slate. What is the secret you should do? Don't blame the younger person. That could be you. Don't blame yourself. Or somebody, just say they dating somebody younger. Y'all both old. They got, you know, a 20-year-old, you 30. Don't blame the 20-year-old. They didn't know. Okay? Acknowledge your angels beside you. Blessing you, protecting you. Make a schedule so your day could go better. And a things to do list. You need to sing more. Maybe you should schedule singing at church. Start off at church, then clubs, then do your album. Okay. Sing more just because you could sing or just because you need music in your life. Maybe you one of them people that need music. Okay. You're going to have to transmute some energy, something you're growing out of. So just say you think negative. Okay, you want to shed that negative energy, then you transmute it into singing. So what I do is, can I say this, Holy Spirit? Yes, okay. If a song come on and I don't got no Tinder at the time, then I'll turn the love song into love for God. And there was a song I did the other day and it just fit perfectly. I was like, thank you, God. Yeah. You know, like, I forgot what the song was. But sing more and transmute energy. That might make everything better, all right? But if you have to deal with this person, what your higher self want you to do, know you're a leader, so don't be a follower. And you haven't met your husband or mate yet. So thank them. If you thought you met them or this was them, that's not them. So you may have to not follow them, but be a leader. And the secret is you could be starting an online date. Maybe you might meet them online. Let's see what the person who you're going to meet that is your husband, mate, or wife, what are they going to say? And you know it's them. I love spending time with you. So the person you're supposed to be with, it could, well, I don't know. If you haven't met this person, it could be them. Maybe third party right now, but later. So they're going to say, I love spending time with you. That's how you'll know when you have met your person. When you have someone that says, I love spending time with you. Now, it could be this person if you haven't met them yet and it's online. Maybe they do got third party, but maybe this will end up being, because you're a leader, you're going to be with them, okay? But if it's only sexual in this one and you are the third party, you probably about to meet someone. So get ready for that. Let's get one advice if you are about to meet. What's your advice for when you meet, even if it's this person or anyone else, when you meet your person? Horsepower, 3 and 5. So they're going to have a lot of horsepower. That could mean a lot of stuff. But number 8, 3, 8. They could be 35. 35 is a number. It could mean you're the Empress and gonna get married with the number 5 Hierophant and the Empress number 3. Or they could be 35. You could be 35. They could be a Leo. March is Aries. 5 is Taurus. Let's see. Or you could meet them in March or May. Or August with the number 8. What else? What else should you do? When you meet them, invest in you, your trade or work. Now, they could be an investor, a trader, or work with you, or help you to invest in yourself. Or this is when you're going to meet them, when you're investing, trading, and working, and then go for it. So when they say, I love spending time with you, go for it. That's what you should do. It could be this person in the future, 3 of Pentacles. We don't know what's going to happen. Or it could be someone totally new you ain't met. But I don't know if you met this person, so I'm just saying, okay? Thank you. Go for it. Nice. Okay. So until then, this person can't stop thinking about you. But you could be the third party for now. All right, so let's get to the next person. The Tatted Empress, what's up? We did Jasmine, Shirley. Who else? The Tatted Empress. Is there any genuine, real love coming my way as far as a divine partner? Okay. Let's see. So, I'm feeling like it's somebody you met already. I don't know. Hold on. How many divine partners you met, but you're not with? 0, 1, 2, 3. You already met 3 of them. Okay. You didn't want them. I don't know. Maybe you was in the 3rd grade and it wasn't, maybe it was the wrong time. So, how many people coming towards you that's divine? That's new. New. 0. No, 1, 1. 1 divine that's new. How many old divines is coming back? 0, 1, 2. Wait, 1, 0. Hold on. This is, I don't know. 0, 1, 2. Yeah, 2. Maybe all of them. I don't know. It's up to 3. But 2 of them coming back from the past. So, who the past person, the first one coming back? It's a porcupine. 12. Very prickly on the outside, but mushy on the inside. Who's the second past person that might come back? That's divine. An alligator. Ooh, a dinosaur. Nice. Very old souls. Both of these dinosaurs to me. Let's get the new person. The new person you could meet. Who are they? Oh, they're a possum. Coming out at night. Very resourceful. Love family and kids. They be breastfeeding and stuff. They're very intuitive. If they're a man, they got a lot of feminine energy, motherly energy, empress energy. Like they can make anything grow. Possums be friends with dogs, so they know all about loyalty, and cats. Mostly cats, though. You can see a lot of possums with cats. My cat had a possum friend, but I also had a dog with a possum friend. So they very friendly. 5. That could mean marriage. I don't know. Or institution, big institution they may work for. Let's get some feelings. With the porcupine coming back, come out. For real, for real. No one understands me but you, says the porcupine. What the alligator gonna be talking about? They from the past, so what they gonna be talking about? My life is a mess right now, says the alligator when they come back. And what about this possum? What they gonna be talking about? Supposed to be divine. You were right. So it could be something you were right about, but they're new. So you still could give them advice like, hey, what restaurant you think serve good burritos? You going, oh, don't go there, go here. And then they go to both and they be like, you right, that was, and I don't know what you're going to be right about. Or maybe you know this your person. Like maybe you meet them and you're like, that's my person. You were right. Or they like me. How they looking at you, the possum. You like, they like me. And you're right. Mm. I feel like you like one of the three from the past still. So you might take one of these back. I don't know which animals. Because it's a 5 here. Mm-hmm. No one understands me but you, the porcupine. What did the porcupine want to say? Because don't nobody understand them. Know how to fix their eggs in the morning. Karma hit them. This past person. I want you to myself. So now they want you to themselves, and karma didn't hit with the porcupine. So they don't want to share you. Maybe y'all was friends, or I don't know. Anything else from the porcupine? That's divine. I don't want others to know about us, but I want you to myself. So they want to sneak around like the porcupine do. He be wobbling around because no one understands him but you, but they want it to be a secret. Okay, let's get to, I don't know. The alligator in their messy life. What is the secret? They want to tell you this past divine person, October. So they'll be next month. There it is. Next month. They're going to talk to you. Hit that like button for the doctor. What do they want to say to you? This could be a Virgo or Virgo. What else? I like to go clubbing. That's how you'll know who this is. And they could be a Virgo or Virgo in their chart, or they look at the details, or you should look at the details. They like to go clubbing. Their life is a mess right now when they come back towards you. Anything else you need to know? Rebuild yourself. Show yourself self-love. They could have rebuilt themselves, or you could tell them to rebuild themselves. What do they, because that's what they want you to know. Rebuild yourself. What is the secret they want to tell you about love, to where they're divine and you want to know if you should be with them? I need to feel validated. So if you can validate them, y'all can be together. So, wow, Mr. Alligator, you are so fierce. You just scare everybody. They're like, yes, I do. I'm an alligator. Move out my way. They need that. So if you can validate this person, or you can be with this porcupine who you understand and they want you to themselves. All right, now let's get to this person. It's up to you. You were right, this possum, the new person. What did the new person want to say? That matters. Why are they divine? Your insecurities make me insecure. You were right. So maybe you might mention something to them. Like, I don't really trust, like those self-driving cars. And then they got one and they going, this Tesla, they letting the Tesla drive. Now I can't even put it on self-driving. I'm scared, Lord. Look, you done made them insecure. Ah, that's just an example. It just came to my head. So whatever you talk about, they probably think about later. Like, wow, yeah, she's probably right. If I go in that pit bull's yard, I might not. Look, if I go in that yard with the pit bull, I might not make it out. But the pit bull's your friend, Possum. But now they insecure. So you could be insecure, and it's going to make them insecure, this new person. Because you haven't met them yet? No. All right, so what else they want to tell you about romance? Wait for me. But this is karma, bad karma. Them saying wait for them. They're divine. But if they tell you to wait for them, that's bad karma. Why is this bad karma if they tell you to wait? Because I can't get you off. So they just going to put you off? This new person. Possums be running. They be playing dead to get out of trouble. Maybe they're going to be going through some bad karma. I don't know. What's bad about this karma, this new person? Why? Oh, because they're going to say, wait for me. Only sexual chocolate. I need money. Maybe they're going to be going through some bad karma when you meet them. Now, could this, in the future, what might they say to you to see if it's divine? If you start dating them. Your love is the best. So, it may start off as sexual chocolate. They need to make their money. But your love is the best, so that's why it's divine. So they're going to be going through something. Maybe hustling like a possum through the night. I don't know. Working real hard. Graveyard shift, 2 jobs. They need money. So that's going to affect their love life. But your love is the best. It may start off sexual chocolately, but because you're the best, then that's why it is the divine union, okay? Yeah. So there you go. I don't know if you do like somebody from the past. I don't know. You probably let them go. What's the outcome of this new love? Let's see. This person will be worried at first. Sleepless nights. They can't stop thinking about you, but will y'all be together and it end up cool? Yeah, look, victory. After a battle. Then the victory. Okay? With the possum. So after they get their money, a new car, whatever they got to get, if you stick by them, then it'll be great. All right? They might need money, but, you know, people go through some karmas. And then it's okay. But if y'all start getting together, hanging out, then eventually they're going to be a winner. Okay? So don't look down on people going through a little karma, bad karma. People might have projected that on them. Maybe it's just, I don't know. But make sure you don't get the bad karma if you tell them, wait. Like, I'll talk to you later. Oh, later. Because maybe they don't have no money. Maybe you may judge them. So make sure you're not judging them if you think, oh, they going through some bad karma. Or you might get bad karma if you, like, judge them if they don't have enough. Their car ain't cute enough. Or, I don't know. It just seemed like they going to win later. So then everybody who was looking at them funny going to be kind of molded. Left at the bus stop. Okay. So, like everybody at the bus stop, then you tell, well, they on the bus with me, but they might next week win the lottery. So be like, what you say? I own this bus company now. So divine love. Going through something, but in the end, yeah, it's a winner. A possum. So they're going to use their intuition and get seeds, make them grow, and win. Okay? So there you go. Three people, divine people, but it's up to you. Go back to the past or get with the new. So that's 4 divine people you could have been with. All right. Dinosaurs. No, just kidding. You had an alligator. Now that's a dinosaur. I lived in Florida. Crocodiles, alligators. Okay, hello. At the birthday party. I gave birthday, or did I go to one? I might have gave it. And there was just alligators sitting around. Just ain't nobody gonna say, because I had just moved there. I'm like, ain't nobody gonna say nothing. I'm from California. We just had an earthquake. I was like, hello, earthquake. But when I seen them crocodiles, alligators, I didn't go, hello, alligator. I didn't do that. I said, what's going on? One day it was traffic because the alligator just sitting in the middle of the road. The police had to drag them out the road. Okay. They said, let me make y'all late. I hope nobody have to use the bathroom. If they say you're going to be late one more time you late, you're going to get fired. Then that day somebody will get fired because we had to wait. Oh, Lord. Let's see who else. I think that's it, guys. So, males, what's going on? Faith, will I move before this year is out? Tanya, can I ask a question? You got to actually type the question out, then I'll get to it, okay? I got to go eat my breakfast, and I didn't go to the gym today. I might still go. Will I go to the gym? No, I'm not going to the gym today. But I am going to eat me a delicious big fat breakfast, though. I went yesterday. So that's good. I've been going every other day. Maybe I'm going to go every other day. I can get fat on one day and then work it out the next. That's what we're going to do. All right. Here we go. When will I meet? Oh, faith is power. Will I move for this year is over? We'll just get a yes or no before the year is over. Wow. What's the secret about you moving? Who are you moving? Blank. Who are you in this reading talking about moving? All right. So the skunk move around whenever they want to. Nobody better bother them. What's you feeling about moving? How you feeling about that? Don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it, so you're ready to move. Okay. So let's get the yes or no. Yes or no? Will you move before, what month is it? It's about to be, it's the end of September. End of October, November, December. End of December. 3 months, 90 days. Can you do it in 90 days? No. Why? How come you can't find nowhere? And why is that? Because yes, you can. It's just will you. So this yes doesn't have a sun or a moon. It's just a, what do you want to do? So yes, you can move. But no, you won't because, I don't know, maybe you go look for a place and they don't treat you right. I I could relate. I went to neighborhoods and people come out looking at me, or they treat me bad applying for places, okay? So, yes, you can move, but no, you won't because of something. People treating you bad, or something you don't deserve. Maybe it's the place you don't deserve. They think you don't deserve it if you're not a certain race. You could be black and white. You can be, they think you're a skunk and gonna stink up the neighborhood, or I don't know. So whatever it is, no, you won't, but it's because of how you're treated. That could be why you're moving, or when you're looking for places, they treat you like maybe your credit score low, or you ain't got enough money, or you a different race, so you don't belong in this neighborhood. So yes, you can move, but you have to look for the right place. Okay. So this could be an indication, yes, you can move, but if you are smart, you don't want to go where you're not wanted or where you're not treated right, because you don't deserve that. All right. So you don't want to go from a bad place to a worse place. So yes, you can move, but no. What's your advice? Good judgment. What the doctor just tell you? You have to go, no, I don't want this place, y'all. So like even if you like, hi, you have to establish. You leave a message and then you look at the place, and you get your application. Some people go, I want 3 times the rent for the deposit. So the deposit $3,500, like I'm in California, the going rate, $3,500. Then they want $10,000 to move in, and then it's a little box with no washer dryer. You gotta pay for the water bill, um, maybe it's got a lot of stairs, hard to get groceries up. They could be mean to you and say, well, there's no parking for you. You could be way far out in the middle of nowhere. I don't know. Whatever you don't deserve. Have good judgment. You can move, but no, you shouldn't. It says don't. Okay? Because of judgment. Now, people might be, like I said, they could be judging. Look at the you too young, or you too old, or oh my God, you Asian, black, white. Sometimes white people get discriminated too, right? Everybody. You could be too tall, too fat, too skinny. You could have too many children. They go, oh no, not 3 kids. I don't want them. Kids, I've heard owners, kids mess up my property. So they could see you as gonna stink up something. Yes, you can, but no. Have good judgment in the next 3 months, or you could get judged. So what should you do? Go to nature in the sun. Sit in the sun for a minute and see yourself the way you want to be. So you want to go into nature and go, oh, wow, this is beautiful. I want my backyard to be, just go wild with it. Your imagination. See yourself where you want to live, how and then God might bless you with that. So you might have to take a break and see yourself, like where you want to live, okay? The way you want to be living. How you living? What? So you might get no's and yeses, but you might not move before the year is over because you want to be in a safe neighborhood. You want to be where you can, where it's natural nature is around. I mean, it could be in the city, but you could drive 5 minutes to the water or to a hiking trail or to a park for the kids. It's not just straight city for like you just living in a concrete jungle, okay? So yes, you can move, but people might judge you. You need good judgment on where are you going. Nature, being in nature will help you see yourself where you want to live, how you want to be living, where you want to live. You got to see it for yourself. What else? And you're a hand healer. So don't be surprised if you touch somebody and they go, I touch people. They go, wow, my arm don't hurt no more. I'm going, well, now my arm hurt. So if you are a hand healer, watch out for taking on other people's energy. You have to get rid of it, all right? Through Reiki or something. What is secret for you moving? The secret is be patient. So it says don't move. Help is on the way. So yes, you can move, but maybe somebody hook you up. Something's going to happen to help you move. Okay. So be patient with moving. You don't got to move before the end of the year. And you could be depressed. So before you leave or think you have to move, just go see a counselor real quick. Because even if you move, it's still a change. And when you're depressed, you don't like changes. Okay. Or if you're depressed, you could still move and still be depressed. And the next house is depressing. So it's probably you. So be a patient and get a doctor. Help is on the way. All right. So get a counselor and talk about it. Even if it's just your neighbors driving you crazy, making you depressed, or if you just had a baby, you could be depressed, or if you lost a mom, a dad, a baby, a job, any losses that brings change, you could be depressed, not sad. So anything else? Yeah, you need to transform, and you will, just to finish up. Finish out your transformation. Be patient. Things will change. You could be stuck in this little cocoon here, but things will finish up. You'll finish what you started. Be patient. So if you started looking to move, you will finish and move. But you need to pray more often, baby. Because if you think you just doing it by yourself, then you may still be stuck in a cocoon. Once you think God helping you, then things just change. So pray more often to have God open doors for you in the midst of judgment. So you praying for this, yes. But what are you praying for? The right place, the change you want to see and be. So you don't want just any place, any neighborhood. A lot of neighborhoods are good but have bad schools. So it's a rich neighborhood, but I don't know why they out of one. So like I was looking in like Fremont, just say that's a rich area in some parts. And I was like, one for the school out of five? Like one is F, all right, it's failing. Like, yeah, I had children that have to be in school. So therefore I couldn't. I had to see. And now after, in hindsight, I made the best decision moving to the city with the best schools. Because all my children are successful in my eyes. Because why? They graduated high school. And some went to college, some I didn't. I just needed them to learn how to read without being, you know, criminalized, if you get my drift. Thank you. So that transformation happened, and now I'm happy. But it took a lot of prayer, and it was iffy, okay? Because even in the best schools, you know, if you're a certain race, sometimes they can target you, okay? Plus, they got cults in California. Trafficking and all kind of stuff. They push you to get abortions without telling your mom in high school. That's a real thing in California. So your baby been pregnant 4 times and you don't know nothing about it because Soon as 16 hit, they sign this paper and they can do anything they want with their body, including cut their genitals off, take some drugs, make them into boys and into girls, and it's like California. They want you. It's weird out here. Okay, so you gotta be looking at some details and have good judgment, the best you can out of the situation, because it could be a little freaky, dealing with these people, places, and things. Thinking of a master plan. All right. All right. TMI, TMI. Let's move on. When will I meet my real dad? Hmm. When? Let's get your daddy out here. He a snake, but he love his kids. That's a lot of eggs. And what about you? As a baby of the snake, you're out. Okay. So, how your daddy feeling with all his eggs about you? Don't wait for me. And if you wanted to wait for them anyway, you triggered me. You may trigger them or you got triggered. Okay. So what is the secret they want to tell you about? They have some sexual desires for your mom. And what else? And why can't I move on from you? So maybe they want to move on from a lot of kids they had, from sexual desires, But they can't really move on from you because you're their baby. That's because you're their baby. How are they feeling about meeting you? They wish they could be fully honest. So they're not going to be fully honest. Just say it was a one night stand. They can't tell you that. Or me and your mama didn't get along. They don't want to tell you that. They wish they could, but maybe they had their own childhood trauma. They could have caused you childhood trauma, or you dealing with it because you want to meet your dad. But they can't tell you the truth because they're your father. All right? So we asking when. Let's see if there's a time. Yes, you will. But when? When is it? Romance? Maybe when you get into a romance, or that's maybe just when y'all meet up. I don't know. Let me see. In my intuition, is it years? No. Months? Yes. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Maybe 3 months, if possible. Which is toward the new year. So if you gotta wait, if they don't wait for me, but if you do, y'all gonna meet. Yes. What should you do? You should be safe when you're meeting your dad. The collective reading could be for you, or a collective reading could be for you, but be safe. Why do you need to be safe? I guess if you have to travel, or maybe guard your heart, because they're not going to be able to tell you the truth, so it may be surface. A big surprise is coming in 2 weeks. Maybe that's meeting your dad, but I think it's 3 months. But some big surprise is coming. What about meeting your dad? What do you need to know about that? Oh, in 2 weeks, you're attracting your soulmate. So you may meet your soulmate in 2 weeks if you're not seeing nobody. If you're single, you are attracting your soulmate a big surprise. Is this your soulmate? Yes. So this is your soulmate. A romance is coming in. Yes. That's also you and your dad in a few months. But we just letting you know because you can do this. Just start dating or start talking to them, or you can do it. You can meet up with your dad. Just do it. But you want to be safe, but just do it. Just start. Are you spicy right now? So don't be dull. Don't be too spicy. Middle. And you can't congratulate others, so you need to work on that. So just say you meet your dad and he go, yeah, I got 4 more kids you don't know about. Go, really? Oh, cool. Don't be like, what? And you been with them all day? No, go, I want to meet them. I'm so happy I got a sister, because really it could be good. You got a new sister or a new brother. Okay? So they may not tell you everything. Make sure you're congratulatory. Like if something good happened, or congratulate your new tender if you meet them. Anything else you need to know, meeting your dad and a new tender. Don't be distracted. Focus. So you know how you meet your dad and y'all talking, and just maybe your food is wrong. And I need some more sour cream. Da, 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 with and then he go, well, I gotta go now. And then you didn't even ask him. Well, all the questions. So don't be distracted. Focus. Don't be distracted in your relationship. Focus. So just say you get with a person and you romantically into them, and then your friend go, girl, start going, or I don't know, any distractions. Just focus on romance and your dad, because you're a winner. All right? In whatever way. You might win a man, and you're a winner when you meet your dad. Okay? So everybody don't get to meet their dad. And even some who meet their dad may not treat them right at the time. So you're a winner. Anything else? Can you see some signs? Now, it could be that you're a winner. Luck is on your side. Like, wow, I'm lucky I met my dad, because I wouldn't have never knew I'm this tribe, or my peoples, or, my grandmama was a surgeon, or we from Mississippi. I don't know. It'd be stuff that people know you don't know. So it should be some signs that you're a winner in love, a winner with your dad, or you're just a winner. Maybe your dad real lucky. You've been lucky all your life. You meet your dad, you figure, and he tell you, yeah, I'm psychic, or I don't know, I'm a winner. So can you see the signs? You're a winner. And Turtle Mother Earth, be wise. Okay? What's the secret about being safe? Kick back and relax. That's the safest thing you can do. Be grounded and wise. So when you meet your dad, when you meet this new tender in 2 weeks or whatever surprise, kick back, or maybe you about to win a trip because you're a winner. You're lucky, so maybe you about to win a trip somewhere, and so you can kick back and relax. Okay? So play the lottery, or a lottery ticket or something, or enter into some kind of sweepstakes. You might win, but you just lucky. You about to get romance and your dad. Okay? I said 3 months for your daddy and 2 weeks for a surprise. If you already got a tender, maybe y'all might go on a surprise trip. If you don't have a tender, then I think romance about to pop up. And so if you scared and go, oh my God, just start talking, start dating, just start. Okay? If you thinking, wow, I got it for my dad, just start looking. Okay? Because it said yes for romance and meeting your fall sure. Happy Friday, guys. we have? Oh, you did the Ouija and it said December too? Nice. All right, double confirmation. Now be careful now. Only call on the Holy Spirit because it's a million spirits. All right. So let's see. Who else do we have? Low key. Daya. Did I get your question? Let me look. No, you retracted it. So it says erased. Thank you, Yasmina. Let's do low key. Crystal, I don't know where your question went, and we're going to do low key and Daya, or Daya if you post real quick. So somebody got into an argument with you. Will they try to contact you? Yes or no? You're ready? Success? Communicate clearly. So will they? Yes. I guess yes. So say communicate clearly. Let's ask again. Will they try to contact you? Call you up because y'all got an argument, but will they contact you a year from now? There's a wait. Recovery. Peaceful resolution. Is it soon? Romance. We hope it ain't in a year, but yeah, they're going to eventually do it. You say opportunity, which is communication. What's their spirit animal? Since y'all got an argument. They are the Black Panther and the hummingbird, so they're able to move swiftly. They happy, but then they can have a quiet side about them. A fierce side about causes. So this person would argue over causes, politics. But in general, yeah, they know a lot because they see a lot of flowers as the hummingbird. So they get around as far as knowledge and testing the nectar. So how they feeling about you in the argument? Okay. Is it a secret? How they feeling about you in the argument now? Right now. Right now. You're too nice. I don't deserve your kindness. They don't know where to start, like to call you and what to say. They know you're a nice person. Do they feel you was right or they was wrong about the actual argument? They wish to be like you, so they probably think you're right, or the way you talk is better. I don't know. They have to let you go to research or to find themselves, the hummingbird. And what about calling you back later? The feelings are going to eat them up, so they're going to have to do it. And do what's best for your heart. And will they reach out later? They don't want to be alone. They know you deserve better. But will some pain ever stop? So because of their pain, they really don't want to do what they did or argue, okay? So, but they don't want to be alone, which might bring them back. So is it yes, they'll call you back within the next few weeks? Then your guys sitting together again, okay? In the near future, the next few weeks. So that's when they're going to call or reach out. All right. Now let's see, what's your spirit animal? And the fox. So you're real foxy, but don't trick yourself now. How you feeling about this person since you did argue with them? You can't express yourself, so even if they come back, maybe you think you can't talk about how you feel, or it's going to make an argument. Maybe you want to howl about something like a wolf, and you're going to have to keep it in. And because your emotions are going to overwhelm you when they come back, so know that, all right? You're going to have to ground yourself, do breathing exercises, or you might argue again. What is the secret they want to tell you about this argument or coming back? You seem like you need time, so they're going to give you some time. What else? You turn them on, especially because you're smart. Light bulb in your ideas, or maybe your ideas turn on their brain. They feel like you don't want them, though, so they're going to give you a little time. And one more. What they might say when they come back. When they come back, they're going to say you need to talk. So they be back for sure. Right now, they think you don't want them, but y'all need to talk more and discuss some stuff. And fake friends watching. I don't know if this is a fake friend, but you're going to have to watch some fake friends. This could be a fake friend, or your friends could be fake. Maybe they may try to get at him later. They'll be back, but watch your fake friends. What? Because it's an S on it. So that's more than one person. What do you need to tell your fake friends? What do you need to tell them? Nothing can stop you? So your friends, fake friends, want to stop you from getting with this person or emotionally? And what do your fake friends want to tell you in general? I don't want any children. What else do your fake friends want to tell you? They are envious. So if you foxy and cute or you about to get love, watch your fake friends and their emotions. They could, or watch your emotions. Could be emotions of envy, especially if you get a new Tinder, okay? I don't know what they might do, why you gotta watch them, but maybe they may try to get at your Tinder. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna do Swira and then go and eat my breakfast. Maybe I'll come back later. It's Friday. Did y'all hear about Africa has a new server? So if you lose subscriptions, because the whole continent of Africa is gone, I looked out, I was like, hey, where's Ghana? Okay, where's my Egyptian friend? Where's... They got a whole new Google. So they came watch you too. Okay, I'm like, oh no. Half the world is gone on the internet. All right, so let's see. What time is it? Okay. Who is this person and who is this person? Animal in the animal world. They're the buffalo, very important to the society. And who are you? You are the crow, looking at your reflection. So what was the question? I'm mad. Feelings. What do they feel for you? Is it over? They don't know. They don't know who they are anymore. They know they're important, but they are a buffalo. And why do they feel this way? They don't know if it's over. So what about feelings of romance? They can't promise you anything in the romance department. Okay, so what do they want with you? Upright, equal give and take. Sometimes they breadcrumb you and leave you, then they give. All right, so. All right. So they may give you a few crumbs here and there. They want balance. Let's see. How do they feel for you? They can't promise you anything now. Who are you seeing nowadays? That's what they want to know. And what about romance or love? Feelings. Wait for me. They can't promise you too much, but they want you to wait. Anything else they want you to do or how they feeling? They are spiteful. They could be a musician. You could be a musician. They want you to wait for them. What else do they want to say about romance? For real, for real. They are single now. But you're not mature, so they may make you wait. Maybe they can't because you're not mature. Maybe you're younger than them, or you might be spiteful. Or they are. Maybe they may make you wait. So if they're single, how they feeling about you? For real, for real. We just met, so they could have just met someone else, or y'all just met. But they're single now, so that might be a problem. What about romance? Is there any romance here? Feelings. Make a move, okay? So if you make a move toward them and you get with them, how they gonna feel or the general feeling? I was 12 and smart, so smart, a genius. So this person is a buffalo. Even though they lost who they were, they are very important to the community. So they're a genius. Very good judgment. The World card. They learned a lot of lessons. They are genius. What do they want to tell you about romance? Distance is the problem, and anything else that's a problem. Coming back is a problem because of distance. Anything else about love? Aquarius in their head, but what about how they feel for you? Sex only for now. Maybe y'all just met. I don't know. But they're very smart. They're a genius. So maybe they want you to make a move for this. Okay? All right. Thank you, guys. That's how they're feeling. Let's get you an animal card. What animal are you trying to get with this buffalo? So they kind of go together. Y'all both got horns. Mm-hmm. Y'all both out on the frontier. What would your higher self say to you about dating this person? Embrace your uniqueness. You're not like everybody else. Maybe you were the genius. Anything else from your higher self? Retreat, prairie dog. So you got to retreat until you know it's okay. You can make a move if you want. They may make a move towards you. But don't go searching for them. Don't get in trouble. Yeah. So wait on them. And make sure you don't get in trouble. Like trouble could mean pregnant. Trouble could mean they married. I don't know. And start making something. Food, crafts, love, or friends. So you could think, what are you making with this person also? Are you making money with them? Are you making food? Are you making love? Are you making craft? Is this just a friend? What are you making with them? What are you making in life? Okay, so don't get in trouble. Maybe you need to make some of these things. Make new friends. Meet new people to love. I don't know. Make money. Don't get in trouble. People are watching. So if this a person that's married, people why or people just watching you, so don't get in trouble, okay? Dealing with this person or any other thing, whatever else you're making, okay? Even if this is your friend, people still watching you. Anything else? You need an education plus experience. So you need to know how to make money, food, crafts, love, and friends. But you also need experience making friends, making love, making crafts, making food, making money. So get both, okay? Focus on that. One more from your person. One more message from your person. This buffalo. What are they feeling for you? You don't want me. Hold on. Distance could be a problem. What's the secret? They want to tell you about feelings. No more me for you. And one more. Maybe distance is a problem. Maybe you are none, so you're not doing it. And they're seeing someone new. They could have just met. They have malicious intent. Maybe with the new person, I will help you financially. What's the malicious intent? I like to cheat on my lover. If you down, it's okay. And I'm going to cheat anyway. So there you go. That's how they living in living color. So make sure you're making good stuff and don't get into trouble with this person, okay? If they have a third party and they gonna cheat anyway, you don't have to be the one they cheat on or cheat with, okay? So focus on what you're making because it's gonna be unique. You're gonna have unique friends, love, you're unique. So maybe you can start selling stuff, okay? Your unique food, crafts, love. Okay, so don't get in trouble with this person. Because they don't know who they are anymore, and they may be trying to find that. Maybe they're going through a midlife crisis or the dark night of the soul. I hope that made sense. Kind of went two different directions, but thank you guys. I'm going to go eat my breakfast, and I'll talk to you guys in a little while. I'm the DrSweetjoy. Like, share, subscribe, and check out my website, spirituallyblessed.com, for some shea butter or to make a donation for a reading, okay? I love you guys. Thinking of a master plan, as always. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.